Hi, it's Lisa Cuneo and welcome to my scrapbook table. I spent this morning, this is Friday, April 25th, planning out my May scrapbooking. So I have a list of the hops that I've signed up, excuse me, to participate in, and my Scraploaf Crafternoon sketches and what I'm going to do with those. And for the whole month of May, whenever I post, most of them will go along with this hop organized by Ginger at Ginger's Corner. It is called The Whole Kit and Caboodle. And the idea is to take a kit and use up the whole thing this month. That might be a bit ambitious for me, but I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. This is a new kit to me. I ordered it, probably a little over a month ago. It is called Photographer, and it's by Mintay. I believe it came out in January this year. And so I ordered some 12 by 12 papers, and I'll just show you some of these as I go through. This one's a cut apart, and I actually ordered 2 of these so that I could, actually, I guess I have 3 of them. I did not know I had 3 of them. I probably will not use all 3. But here's one that I've cut up. So, yeah. I'm excited to use those. I love cameras. In fact, I have another piece of camera paper that I think I'm going to add to this. And here's the flip side with these beautiful flowers. Film strips. And again, this is one I bought 2 of in case I can't decide between the front and the back. I love this background. Isn't it pretty? I'm thinking just to use it for a background as is. But then I saw this side and I'm like, oh, I don't know. So I'm glad I have 2 of those. I already have this planned out, what I'm going to do for this page. Here are some of the pieces I purchased. This is just called Paper Elements. So it has like some scallop circles. Here we go. It has some scalloped circles. It has these fold up envelopes, some tags, various sizes. Here's a smaller tag. And then some little pieces too, some label shapes, and a few plain circle pieces. These pieces I cut out of the packaging from a 49 and Market thing, and I thought the colors worked, so I threw them in here. This is a cut apart sheet. It's pretty detailed for cutting apart. I will probably only use it if I need it, because to do a nice job cutting around there, I'm not sure I would be very good at that. Here's an extra one of these because I loved it so much. That is what I ordered, and then when I was at Scrapbook Superstation in Pennsylvania earlier this week, I found this same collection there. And so I wanted these words because I have lots of images, but I didn't have words that coordinate. So I bought this sticker sheet. Now these are Mintay, but they are not the same collection. This is Grandma's Attic. But if you look, the colors work nicely together. They're not a perfect match, but I think they do coordinate well. So that's what I'm thinking if I need something a little bit different. And then here's this side and this side of one of them. So I got some of those. And then I decided I needed another piece of the floral because I only had one. And I like the florals and I like the cameras, so that way I don't have to choose. And I like this background, so I might use that. Then I bought these just because I like them. And again, They're not the same collection or even the same company, but they definitely go with it. And I am a fan of grids and lines in my paper. I think it's the math teacher in me just falls in love with this sort of thing when I see it. Now, I have no use for the green paper with yellow school buses on the back, but that's okay. I did make myself only buy 2. I wanted to buy 10, but I only bought 2. This is from Caboodle. It's just called School Buses and the Collections Back to School. So that's the paper that I have out. And now, or the collection of paper, I thought I would show you some things I have pulled out to use with it. Get this out of the way. So along with that stuff, I have these leaf things, and I can ink them to be anything I want. So I have 2 of those leaves. I have a swirl and a swirl with a bird and another flower. I have had these in my stash for probably 10 or 12 years, and I have used a lot of them, but I came across them the other day and I thought I would pull them in here to give me something different from what came in the collection. And I have some copper washi tape which matches, some sequins that I'm trying to put a dent in, and here is what else I pulled out. I pulled these from 49 and Market because they will work with the colors. I pulled these titles, which I could ink. They're from Creative Memories. Here's a die set for flowers in case I want some 3D flowers as opposed to the flat ones, and an alphabet set that I haven't used much. And then I have some chipboard from Dusty Attic. These were in a Creative Memories bag that I bought on Marketplace because I wanted some particular things from that bag, but they work nicely with this. Here's some 49 and Market film strips, some more pieces of just cardstock layers from 49 and Market. These were in a drawer that I was looking through, and I think the colors work, so I just pulled them out. Here's a little bit more chipboard. This stamp and die set from 49 and Market, and finally just a piece of 6x12 from 49 and Market that I thought would work. So that is what I'm going to be working with this month. I'm really excited to do these. Oh, I forgot, sorry. I have these butterflies from 49 and Market. Nature Study, I think, and the colors work well, so I might use these to have something different in there. I pulled out a stamp set that I could use, some rub-ons, and the last thing I pulled, which I bought this on clearance at Scrapbook Superstation, and while this is not a perfect color match, I think it could coordinate. So there's a few pieces in here, this is all graphic 45, that the colors would work with this. So I have it out in case I want that for something. So I hope you'll hop along with Ginger's Whole Kit and Caboodle event this month. There will be lots of crafters playing along. If you haven't already, look for Ginger's Corner on on Facebook, and join the Facebook group. Many of you probably already follow her subscribe to her on YouTube, but if not, that would be great. And I'm excited to show you what I can make with this. I hope you have a great day. Bye.